Hi guys, so this time we're going to talk about ROM. This is a quite special reverb plugin. First of all, it's pretty nice and it's free. You should go and download it right now. I won't go into a deep explanation about every knob in this plugin because you already can go to the native instruments tutorial or overview about ROM and they will explain everything. But a few things I think you should know, it's that first of all, you can change here the kinds of presets. Okay, you have lots and lots of presets here. Okay, so creative gives you all kinds of crazy things, small, medium, large holes, all kinds of different echoes. So what I recommend you is to really go through all the presets and listen to them and try them with different samples. We try them with voice, with different instruments, with follies and sound effects, and hear how it changes the sound and transform the original input into crazy new things. The other thing that is special about this plugin is the freeze button. So the freeze button lets you freeze the decay, and that way the tail will go on and on and on and on till you stop the freeze. Okay? And last thing is that you can resize this this plugin, which is really nice. We are going to use this today in order to create horror ambient sounds. In order to achieve that, I'm going to use first of all the Contact plugin, and we're going to go to Kinetic Metal. I'm choosing Cylinder Music Box. Okay. Okay, so I'm really pressing the lowest key possible, okay, because I want a really deep and low sound. Okay, so let's record that. All right. So first of all, I just want to make sure that I'm cutting unnecessary frequencies here. Okay, so all right. Let's just render that. Okay, render in place. Mute. And I actually don't need that here. All right, and now let's try to use the octaver. All right, I don't like it. I'm just gonna go directly to the ROM. Okay, so I do use it as an insert plugin, and let's see how it sounds. All right, that's not bad, but now what I'm going to do is take the decay all the way up. Good. And now let's try to stretch the sound and I'm gonna change the algorithm to format tape. Alright, so we are already getting a nice, low, weird horror ambience. Okay, and let's try and play with the pre-delay here. Alright. And let's try to add the octaver. I just want to check how it sounds with the ROM. Alright, and maybe we can use the transient master. So when I remove all the attack, it kind of makes these knocking sounds a little bit more far from the listener. So that's something I want to hear. All right. And let's use the same sound. Okay, but this time let's change it. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Let's just put it here. So I just duplicated this this track. Okay, I'm gonna put this underneath the other one. Let's just give it, gonna get rid of this one, and okay, let's add some compression. Now let's try and add all kinds of sounds. I really want to find sounds that are not very nice to hear, something that irritates the ear a little bit, to try and create these horror ambiences. So I'm gonna use the cymbals. All right, and we have the stinger sound. All right, nice. So just gonna record this one. And this one. All right, render in place. Mute. Let's try and use the same, or not the same, but similar process chain here. So gonna call it symbols, and this one will be kinetic metal 1 and 2. So let's try to play with this ROM plugin. Okay, so first of all, we have lots and lots of presets here. So I'm going to use the creative, a random gate maybe. All right, that's quite good. So we're just gonna lower the volume of those. Okay, if we want to hear the tail of the reverb of this sample, we need to put it on another track. All right. Alright, so that's cool. And now let's try and just use the Alicia's Keys plugin. Okay, so I'm really going to go to the lowest key possible. And what's better than the tritone to make some really creepy noise? Alright, so render in place. All right, and I'm gonna put the ROM directly. Let's maybe try something else. Factory preset, creative, ghostly resonance. All right. Oh, that's nice. So we have like an LFO there. Maybe it's that. Let's increase the size. Let's stretch it. Really nice, rich sound from a piano. All right. And let's just try something else. So we're gonna take a metal impact sound. Let's hear how it sounds. Right. Let's stretch it. And change the algorithm. All right, so for this one, I want to use a send plugin. So I'm gonna put the ROM inside an effect track. So really Nuendo and Cubase are amazing that way. They just knew that obviously if I'm on a selected track and I want to add an effects channel, so I would probably want to send it to the effects channel. So that's really cool. And let's see how let's hear how it sounds. All right, so that can add some texture to the sound, right? And let's try and hear everything together and try to arrange it in a way that it won't be everything all together. All right, so you don't really have to put them all together. You can just use those two. All right, and then add this one. When something happens in the video game or in the movie. Alright, so let's just hear this with horror scenes from video games. Okay, so I'm muting this all the way down. And let's just... Alright, so it's not bad. It was actually... I really didn't plan this, but those sounds came exactly when this thing was moving. So that's really cool. And let's try to hear this, the same sound with this. All right, so I would probably lower the volume of each time we have an impact, right? Because we don't really want it as a sound effect, we want it as a horror ambience. Alright, so that's it. We used ROM. We used all kinds of different sound to create this horror ambience. So just by changing the sound of the preset of Kinetic Metal, you can achieve a million kinds of different horror ambiences, and then you can just choose sounds like cymbals and chimes and all kinds of different things. You can stretch it. Remember that we stretch some of the sound to change the algorithm to achieve a lower pitch. Okay, which is helpful when you want to create like scary things. And we also used ordinary instruments like the Alicia Keys piano. I could also use all the evolved mutation sounds because they are really good. We have in the Giant the cinematic sounds, and we have really all kinds of different things and crazy things that we can do with this ROM plugin. So I hope you liked this tutorial, and if you have any questions or something you would like to know more, you can comment below or DM me on Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe, press like if you like it, and that's it. Take care. Bye bye.